What's up, everybody? It's Sawakun Gaming here, and today, well, tonight, really, because you guys know that I made a reaction to Daddy Fat Snap's 9 rap, and about that, I was going to stop making videos for today. That was my only video as a debut video, but after noticing that CJ the Champ dropped Roberta the Terminator, I had to see it. I had to see it, and I wanted to give my reaction to it. I love CJ the Champ. This man is one of the funniest people I've seen today. Well, when was the first time CJ dropped the worst rated anime of all time? Cause that's when I started watching. Anyway, so for my final video tonight, I'm going to react to Roberta the Terminator by CJ the Champ, and after looking at and after I haven't seen Lagoon, and I think they have a manga. I have not read the manga either, but this girl is supposed to be 100 times more disrespectful than Yujiro Hanma. I plan to see that for myself. Even CJ says it, and if it's true, then I owe someone $100. Anyway, let's get things rolling. We got CJ. All right, and CJ's intro in three, two, one. GHT.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the streets of Roanoke, the home of gang violence, pirates, mercenaries, and probably every goddamn mafia you could probably think of. This is none other than the Black Air Force Crockpot. So as expected, there is a new challenge approaching to the round table of Black Air Force activity.
Here we go.
And it's none other than a maid.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, this absolute demon, this literal menace to society, the bloodhound of Florencia, Roberta, the definition of do not judge a book by its cover, because this is not a maid, this is a Terminator. I would not be surprised if somebody said this is a T-something model. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck.
Let's get it. Let's do this.
Observe the maid from hell. So without further ado, Exhibit A.
Before we even do that, and I was looking at looking at Deku's face. Before we get into that, do y'all think All for One has Black Air Force energy? I for one think he does. He pushed All Might to his limit and nearly made him kick the bucket during the fight. So in my opinion, All for One deserves a chance in the most disrespectful moments of in anime history. That's just my opinion. Anyway, let's get cracking.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the prelude to madness. So the Lagoon Company ended up taking this job from the Colombian Mafia. And with this job, they have to transfer this boy named Garcia. Now, you see, Garcia isn't an ordinary kid, because Lil Jit right here is the son to one of the 13 great families of South America. So Reggie keeps on harassing the little nigga. So then he says, oh, you must think this real funny, huh? Just wait till my maid come. So she started laughing her ass off. She like, the f that bitch gonna do, wash the dishes and stuff. But then he says, well, you see, she's not that good at cleaning or cooking. And when we used to arm wrestle all the time, I always used to beat her. But one time, when we was arm wrestling, the mafia pulled up. And her arm wouldn't even move. Oh my God, that bicep!
What the
Roberta ends up pulling up to Roanoke to find Garcia. So when she gets there, she goes around and starts asking people, hello, do you know where you could point me to my fellow countrymen? I would like to have a word with them. And these niggas like, you want to know where the Colombian mafia is at? You got to be out of your damn mind. But she's like, I just want to have a word, that's all. So while this is happening, we cut to Balalaika. So homie right here like, Comrade Balalaika, you should take a look at this. So we get to the picture and she's like, hold on, wait a damn minute. Comrade, this ain't no damn maid. Look at them eyes. Oh, she got that dog in her. So now we cut to the bar. So Roberta is sitting here waiting for the mafia. So when they pull up, they like, hey, bitch, Heard you was snooping around. The you want a bullet, nigga? So she ends up breaking her glass. So then she gets up and she's like, yes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Roberta of the Lovelace family. Now please, tell me where my master is. I would not like this to get violent. When they start laughing their ass off, they like, go what? What you gonna do, throw a dish? So then she starts lifting up her umbrella. But then she says, well, looks like I'm just gonna have to air this bitch out then.
You what?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all, that caught me off guard. Ain't no way. This girl Roberta pulled out I, I've heard of a pen gun. And I've heard of a gun. No, I've heard of a pen model gun. And I've heard of many other weapons disguised as inanimate objects. But never in my life have I seen someone use an umbrella for a freaking gun. I even seen a cane get used as a gun. Yo, that is crazy.
Looks like I'm just gonna have to
Oh
air this
my
bitch out
god.
then.
You what?
That's disrespectful.
Oh my god.
So they like, hey, nigga, shoot that bitch. So they start blasting and she enters the Matrix. So after they stop firing, she's like, y'all got Stormtrooper aim. Allow me to show you my new aimbot I just installed. So
What
she
the
started going crazy. Boom! Pagua! Everybody getting pellets in their ass. Pause! So as she continues to, everybody getting pellets in their ass. Pause! So
You can really have to say that.
Continues to air the entire bar out. The goon company taking cover under this table and Dutch like, damn, why do we always get stuck with these stupid ass jobs? But then Revy starts crawling over and then the bartender sees her and look at him, he's like, I swear to God, if you was the one who brought all these niggas up in my damn bar, bitch, I hope you have insurance. So then everything just goes quiet. So homeboy back there like, hey, the Lagoon Company, hey, the is my package at? And Dutch is like, nah, OG, the deal's off. I ain't messing with that maid over there. So Roberta sees Garcia. She's like, Master Garcia, come now, my boy. It is time to go home. Who are these people? Do they need to be eliminated? So then Revy grabs him. She's like, stop, bitch. So Roberta's like,
Revy be the queen.
Threaten the young master. So homeboy right here try to sneak her, but then she hits him with the reverse no scope. Oh my God. That's nasty. She is like that. So then she's like, very well then. So you have chosen death. Time to put your ass 6 feet under, bitch. So she starts lighting it up with the briefcase. And then she hit it with the noob tube. Oh my God, Gigi, she is out cold.
Yo. I think Revy might lose her throne, y'all. I think Revy is gonna lose her throne. She may be the queen of Black Air Force energy, but I literally believe that Roberta is going to dethrone her. And I'm not even halfway done with the video.
She just really packed up Revy in the amount of 10 seconds. So then they trying to dip, and even Garcia, he's like, please, God, take me with you. So Roberta just drops a briefcase. She's like, absurd. Master Garcia is scared of me. So homeboy pull up again, and he's like, I know exactly who you are now. You're the Bloodhound of Florencia. And it's my lucky day because the cartel got a $4 million bounty on your head right now. But she just looks at him and says, sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen. Please take these as a parting gift.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Didn't even stand a chance, man. So Lagoon Company dipping, they gone. Great heavens, look at this absolute demon. She is unscathed and she is hitting the Sephiroth pose right now. And she breaks this window with no effort. Cause this is the Terminator. So about 5 minutes later, while they driving, she done already caught up. And she whipping that hoe. God damn. So Dutch pulls out the gun and starts trying to shoot her. But she drives up, grabs this nigga by the arm, and starts pulling him out of the car. And look at him, he hitting on everything, but she just eating that shit.
Yo.
She's not even flinching. But her car finally breaks down, so they finally get a chance to escape. But this did not last long.
What do you mean it did not last long? What do you mean, CJ? You're telling me things got worse?
At all. Cause about a minute later, she is whipping that hoe on the roof. So she jumps down and crashes into him and uses her aimbot to take out their wheel.
Yo!
She crashed into this building, but she breaks out of the car. You surviving car crashes like that? You in the wrong series and you take your ass to Fast and Furious. Look at old Vin Diesel ass. And look at this run. Oh my God. She tracking that hoe down with that CW flash ass run. So she whips these things out and jumps onto the car. So Dutch like, move nigga, I'm about to shoot this bitch. So he starts blasting, but she whips on top of the car, pulls out the dualies and starts going crazy on the roof. So they end up going over to this shipping yard and she gets cracked by this cone. So they end up crashing and it looks like she's finally out. So they look over again and she is gone. And she is back ready for more smoke. So Revy finally wakes up and she's like, damn, that bitch really pulled the noob tube on my ass. I should return the favor. So they start standing off for they final.
Here we go.
So Revy says, make a move, bitch. Then Roberta says, shut the up, you nasty bitch. I can smell your dirty ass all the way from here, you stank booty hoe. So they start blasting and this goes on for like God knows how long. It was dark when they started and it's almost morning. Like, how much ammo do y'all have? So later on, she ended up putting a bullet in Revy's shoulder. And look at this, she like, I swear to God, I'm gonna put a bullet in your little googly-eyed ass. So they come out shooting and start running at each other, so they end up hitting each other. So they both down and they about to shoot, but Balalaika ends up stopping them. She's like, all right, ladies, let's cut out the bush. And she done brought the whole Russian mafia with her.
What
She
the
walks up and says, you know, I gotta thank you, Miss Maid. I was going to deal with the cartel today, but guess you done already did that. So she shoots the guns out of both of their hands and grabs one. Then she says, all right, Miss Bloodhound, you could go home now. So Garcia's like, Bloodhound? What do you mean by that? And she says, oh, you didn't know? So she tries to stop her. She's like, shut the up before I bust a cap in your ass, nigga. So let me tell y'all, this so-called maid is the Bloodhound of Florencia. She is a literal Cuban super soldier, and she is wanted in every single country in the world. So Garcia's like, hold on, is this true? She's like, yeah, it's all true. I've killed hundreds, probably thousands, loosed up, and so many unthinkable things. I'm an international menace to society. So she's like, my bad, young master. I don't mean to deceive you, but it was for your own safety. But Revy's like, nah, that sob story shit. What am I gonna do with this bullet in my arm? So they like, oh, you right. So y'all can settle it with some bare knuckle boxing. So they about to scrap. So before they start, Roberta says, hey, your shoes untied. Damn! Send her ass to the stratosphere. So they start going.
How did you fall for that?
They over here taking bets like I got a full house on Revy. I'm going all in on Roberta, nigga. So they ended up boxing for like an hour, and then they just knocked each other out. So after this, they leave, and she vows to never off anybody ever again. And well, that promise didn't go so well, because what we just saw was mild compared to what we are about to witness. So that was Exhibit A, and it is finally time to move on to Exhibit B.
Y'all, Exhibit A was crazy. This girl surviving car crashes and on top of that, she's gonna, you know what?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Vengeance and Rip and Tear. So about a year later, word on the street is that Roberta is back, cause somebody saw somebody in a maid outfit. So while Rock and Revy are at the bar, this maid comes up, but it's not Roberta, it's this girl named Fabiola. So she walks up to him and says, Master Garcia needs your help. But then homie behind her picks her up and he's like, all right, listen, little lady,
Oh god! 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 Y'all, the reason I pause is because there's a moment right here. There's a moment right here that is gonna make you wish you did not see that, bro. Alright, how can I say this? Alright, imagine being bitten. Imagine being bitten in the arm by in both arms by two wolves, but at the same time you're being stung in both legs by 100 bees. And you'll see why I said imagine that, because the moment's right here.
where is the actual real maid at? She ends up stabbing this nigga in the... God, sweet heavens. So she takes everybody over to Garcia. So then he says, all right, listen up, everybody. I need your help. You see, my maid has gone off the walls again. So what had happened was Garcia's dad, Mr. Lovelace, ended up getting assassinated by some Americans. So obviously, this didn't sit well with Roberta, because that was basically her father figure. Because Mr. Lovelace ended up taking in Roberta after she was on the run. That's why she poses as a maid. So this ended up waking up her inner demon again. And now she is slowly losing her sanity. So they showed them these pictures, and there were 6 people that helped conspire with this assassination. So we cut over to one of the dudes, and Roberta is back behind him, stalking him. So he runs away and tries to call one of the people on the phone, but Roberta answers the phone. She's like, my, I've been looking for you, buddy. And don't try to call your other friends, because I've already paid them a visit, too. And about a day later, homie's body was found dead and disfigured in a canal. Her next target was homeboy right here. So she got him chained up on this thing, and he like, do you know who I am? And she like, yes, I know exactly who you are, Mr. American. Now you best start talking before your ass start cooking. And yo, she is guzzling down. She chopping them hoes like Tic Tacs.
Wait,
she
what?
Like, she is guzzling down. She
What is she? Y'all, I could not understand that. Can someone tell me what she was drinking or at least eating?
chopping them before your ass start cooking. And yo, she is guzzling down. She chopping them hoes like Tic Tacs. And she like, come on now, chop, speak up, nigga. And later that day, homie was found dead. And the only suspect was a woman in a maid outfit. So later on, we cut back to the bar, and Roberta pulls up in the bar. Then she says, there's a war coming. Please point me to every single weapon shop in this city. Please and thank you. So the bartender like, oh, hell nah. But then she breaks the glass and she's like, do you think I'm joking, nigga? Now hurry up before I make you a pack. So the Americans are in town and everybody in the hood going crazy. Because all hell is about to break loose. Random gangsters and bounty hunters, Revy and her crew, the CIA and the cartel, all because of one person.
So you're telling me she basically got... Yo, Roberta. Roberta. Come on, yo. Come on.
Roberta. So now later that evening, the gangsters try to pull up on the Americans, but they end up lighting them up. They say, we rep the US of A in this motherfucker. So they end up escaping to the roof, and there is a sniper on the other side. And it is none other than Roberta with the Barrett 50 cal. She started
How did she get a Barrett 50 cal?
loading on them, and she got the new 2-4 sidearm. So then
Okay, I'm sorry, but Roberta dressed like that? Alright, girl, I see you.
the other dudes come in and try to third party her, but she starts no-scoping them with one hand. She is using a 50 cal with one hand. Oh my Jesus, phase up the face Roberta in this. bitch. And then she ends up pole vaulting all the way to another building. And look at the dudes right here. They like, bruh, what did we sign up for? So now it's nightfall and the Americans are on the run. And the Bloodhound is on their ass. So she gets on the ground and starts smelling the ground. And she's like, I smell bitch. So she gets up in this room and she's like, I smell bitch. So she gets up in this room and she's like, I should prepare. I should use this hanger as a weapon. So Garcia ends up running in behind her, and then he just sees the absolute carnage that she has just left behind. So these dudes see this guy and they like, hey bro, what's happening, bro? And well, guess who's behind them?
Hello.
So she ends up beating the life out of these dudes with her bare hands. So
Dang.
this weirdo comes up and he's like, looks like the Bloodhound is more ferocious than ever. So they start boxing. He low-key kind of boxing her up right now. So then he slams her on this table. And yo, some weird ass happens right here. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I'm blacking the screen out because all you just gotta know is some Hercules. If you get my drift. Yo, this.
Bro! Okay, I have never seen Black Lagoon, but after hearing that, bro, what am I even. What am I witnessing? What am I even witnessing? And why is it so.
Man, Garcia is out here watching this. Oh my God, this is terrible. So while they getting freaky, he said, all right, you know what to do next. And she's like, yeah, I got you. With some bullets. Yo, she really had a gun in the belt buckle.
How did she get a belt in the belt? How did she get a gun in the belt buckle? And she, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think Roberta is more dangerous than Alucard. Let me explain myself. We know Alucard is a vampire, and we know that motherfucker has a lot of abilities, like Cromwell Invocation, friggin' level 0. But Roberta, she's just a human. I think she's a human. I can't call her a human because what kind of human would do acts like this? Anyway, you know what? In the future, we need a fight. We need Alucard versus Roberta. We need that fight. I just want to see it for the gun. I just want to see it via gun. Gun to gun. Roberta versus Alucard. I want to see it.
She said, you thought we was gonna get nasty with your dirty ass. So then she starts beating the life out of this man. She throwing him around like a rag doll and everything. So then Garcia yells, yo, please stop. And yo, her hand went through his entire skull. So then she's like, oh my God, I did not just do that in front of the young master. But then she's like, wait a minute. The young master shouldn't be here. You are an illusion. You are a lie. So she is about to shoot this little nigga. But then the Americans come in and save him. So then this even sets her off even more. She's like, oh my God, now they took the young master? They will all bleed and die. So then later on, Revy and her crew pull up. So then old girl tries to run up and attack her, but she bites her sword in half. Then old girl comes in with the chainsaw and she breaks the chainsaw. So then homie come up right here, but so then Faviola comes and tries to stop her, but then she says, Faviola, have you watered the garden and taken the dog out for a walk yet? And she's like, oh my God. She has completely lost her mind. So now Roberta's chasing them down on a motorcycle and Balalika's up on top of the roof with the Russians. Then she starts talking to the Americans like, looks like you Americans could not get the job done, so allow us to finish it. So they end up shooting multiple RPGs at her, and that finally ended up slowing her down. So the Americans hitch a ride with Lagoon Company to retreat. But also, guess who's still hot on their tail? So Roberta got this plane ticket. So she sits down by the lady, and the lady says, damn, you smell like ass. Looks like you found that ticket I left you. And this is none other than our favorite nun, Etta, the one that'll light the block up in the name of Jesus. But she's actually...
Oh, her? See, attire and hair changes can change someone's personality real quick.
a double agent for the CIA. So she tries to swing on her. She's like, hold on, shawty, chill. I'm just trying to help you out, that's all. So she's like, fine. But after my hunt is complete, I will reward you with a painless death. So now it's the next day and they're in this jungle. So they head off. So when they get out to the landing, they start scouting it. They start to see rocks spread out around the land. And Garcia and Fabiola like, oh, she already here. She about to make this a Dead by Daylight lobby. And boy, oh boy, was he right, because she was about to make this a horror movie. Because with this scenery, she done turned into the Predator.
Stop. Why? Why, CJ? Why? Why did you have to bring him up? Everything was fine until you brought him up. To anyone who does not know who this is, all I'm going to say is keep him away from your kids. Keep him away from whatever little brother, sister, daughter, brother, son you have. Look, anyone who's younger than you, make sure you keep them away from this mother. I'm being serious. I'm not going to explain why, but I'm being serious. Look at me in my eyes. Dead serious.
So she grabs this hostage and takes off. Then she stops, cuts off his ear, and then goes into the jungle. So these dudes hunting her down, and she is hanging in the tree. So she pops this nigga, then lands on this dude's gun, then kicks his head off and then retreats. So then she finds these other three dudes. So then she pops homie with the musket, and then they finally realize, oh my God, those rods are literally her bullets. She placed them there for them to see what they were gonna get killed by. Then she runs up on this dude and pops him right in his face. But then she ends up getting hit by a claymore, and then she ends up getting sniped. But she ate that, and she is still moving. Oh my God, what the is she made of? She just ate a claymore and a bullet and is still moving. But she ended up losing some fingers. So she's like, I don't need these shits. So then she just flings them off and just acts like nothing happened. So now she's moving in the bushes, so she sneaks homie in the back. But then homie starts rapid firing, so she runs at him at full speed, eating bullets, and she stabs this with the bayonet. So then she picks up his walkie-talkie and she's like, you all are dropping like flies. Make this at least a little entertaining for me. So then bro with the ponytail started running at her, but she chucks the whole gun at him. And she's like, hear my war cry. But then she ends up seeing Garcia and he's like, yo, please just stop. But she's still losing her mind. She's like, you are not the young master, you are the enemy. But then he basically has to take a whole bullet to believe that it's him. So she finally just stopped it. Dear God, thank the Lord. Bro, just look at her. She is beat the up. So
oh my God.
She now getting pushed around in a wheelchair. She done lost a leg, an arm, half a hand, an eye, half a hair. And look at her, she's still like, I'll still kill them on God. So yeah, with all that evidence sit down, there's no discussion, there's no argument. This damn Terminator. Yeah, with all that evidence sit down.
Where's she at? Oh, there she is.
There's no discussion, there's no argument. This damn Terminator, Predator, Doom guy ass she took on the USA, Russia, the cartel, Colombian special forces. God knows what she did in her backstory, and she technically beat the protagonist. Nah, sit down, that's a wrap. See?
That's insane. Wow. So I guess it is true. Roberta is more disrespectful than Yujiro Hanma. And I thought Yujiro was worse. My goodness. How long was this video? I can't see with my camera on. 20 minutes and I'm about to hit 30 minutes on the recording. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to CJ the Champ for more of his content. He's a very funny guy. And make sure to subscribe to his second channel. I will be sure to drop that. And I will be sure to drop both of his channels. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more reactions and more gaming. And yeah. So then catch y'all later.